you guys. I missed you so much. I hate when I'm not here to go live because I feel like this is my, I don't know, this is like my hangout with my friends time. Do you know what I mean? That's why I love being here to, I don't know, go live with you guys. So anyways, hi. I missed you so much. My son and I went to Nashville. My best friend who does my custom press-on nails, she lives in Nashville. And so we went to visit her. And so we stayed at the Gaylord Opryland. And they have like this indoor water slide, this indoor whole entire ass like water park. And so we stayed there specifically so that they could like the kid, my son and then my best friend's son, they can go do the water park thing. And it was really fun. We went down the slides and it was really cool, the tubes, and I got to be a kid. So that was really fun. But we're home now. So I'm glad to be back and hanging out with you guys. I love traveling so much and I've been traveling a whole lot. But one thing that I miss is like hanging out here on the social media. Like this is kind of my job, but also like this is fun for me, like hanging out with you guys and connecting with you and seeing what everybody's up to. So, oh, Becky, what town is 80 miles south of Nashville? Like what area is that? Hi, Amy. But I did get to see one of my friends at the mall there, which was really cool. She's an Instagram crush of mine. She's really cool. It's Blue Line Barbie, and she's really neat. I'd loved hanging out with her and connecting with her. So I wanted to connect with more of you, but we didn't know what we were doing. Like we didn't have really an itinerary. So, oh, Lawrenceburg. I've never heard of Lawrenceburg. Okay. My best friend probably knows where that is. She works for a merchandising company and works in the different Walmarts. And so I imagine that she is familiar with that because I'm sure she goes there. So we're going to do makeup. I miss doing makeup with you guys. Like every time I put on my makeup, I feel freaking guilty because I'm like, where's my friends? So I'm like, I'm not doing makeup with my friends. So anyways, here we are. If you're new here, this is a one compact customized makeup that I'm slinging here on the worldwide internet. So if you haven't gotten matched to this makeup yet, just comment the word match. I'll tell you what your shades are. Oh, okay, Becky. So you're near Alabama. I'll tell you what your shades are for this, and then you can just build your palette. And I'm just using the 3D brush. It looks like this. And I'm just starting with my my contour shade. And these are colors that you don't have to be scared of. So if you're someone who's like, I'm kind of scared of makeup, like makeup is just shit show for me, this is a makeup that will not be that. Like this is going to be really easy for you. Oh my gosh, Deborah, what are you picking up? All right, did you get any of are you getting any of the new shades? The new eyeshadow shades? You know what is funny, because I heard some other, I'm in a group chat with some of the other Saint artists, like the other girls that sell this makeup. And some of them were saying like, gosh, I just, I don't think these colors like resonate with a lot of women. Like they're very intense colors, the new eyeshadow shades. And they're like, so my customers are very scared of them. And if you're new, one thing that I like to do is I like to encourage you to get the scary shades. Usually it's eyeshadow that people are scared of. And what happens is when you use one scary shade, you see that it's not actually that bad. And what it does is it encourages you to maybe try more shades and branch out. And so I feel like if I can encourage you to try one scary shade, it really kind of opens the door. It's like a gateway drug. Like a gateway. Don't do drugs, kids. It's like a gateway eyeshadow, like a gateway color into trying other things. So the new shades are really beautiful, and these are by the end of the month, you can get where's the one with the is it this one? This one. You can still get the free gift with purchase through the end of the month. So anytime you order, I think it's 3 pigments, you get this lucky color for free, and she's really pretty. The green is beautiful. But just let me know, like if you whatever colors you get, and I'll help you learn how to wear it. So, okay, I can get you I'll help you get a new color match or whatever. And I think, are you already? Send me a text, or I'll send you the link again, and you can just do the whole thing again. But anyways, this makeup is really easy and really fun for every woman. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a younger woman or if you are like a young adult, or if you're an older woman and you have like lines and wrinkles and texture and you've actually lived the life, you know, and it's showing on your face, those are things that like, it's this makeup, you can use this makeup. So I kind of love that. It's kind of for everyone. So this is just kind of darks and lights on different areas of your face to create dimension. And it's just an easy way to, I don't know, just kind of get that life back into your face. So it's not like rocket surgery. You just get the colors I tell you to get, put them where I tell you to put them. And then you'll start to see that like your face will just come to life because you have the darks and the lights. Just be careful trying to gift a cranky teenager. Yeah, teenagers can be a little bit hard. Oh, but also, speaking of teens and tweens, did you guys see the video that I just posted this morning? JB Scrub is a company that I just partnered with. They do body wash and skincare for like teens and tweens, and it's like clean ingredients and you know, what is it? I can't think of the other name of it. But anyways, the founder of the company of JB Scrub is Julie Bowen. Julie Bowen is the mom from Modern Family. She's the blonde mom. So funny. So Julie Bowen and Jill Byron and Rachel Field, the other two ladies work in production. So they've worked closely with Julie Bowen. Well, they are all boy moms. And so they created this company called JB Scrub, and Scrub, SKRUB. And it's just like body wash and hygiene stuff, but for tweens. And so what was funny was I met Rachel Field. She's one of the founders of the company. I met her at the Spotify party last year. So I have a podcast, and we were invited to this, but we're managed by Spotify. And so we were invited to the Spotify party last year. So we went there, and I met the producer of the podcast, Molly, introduced me to Rachel Field, who's a producer. She worked with Julie Bowen on Modern Family, and we were talking about the podcast and everything. But anyways, we talked about how I have a 10-year-old son and all this stuff. And she's like, you know, you should try the JB Scrub, this, you know, kids skincare, whatever. And I was like, all right, I didn't think anything of it. Well, then about a month or so ago, I was getting more skincare for my husband, who had run out, and he likes the Kiehl's. Kiehl's had sent me a Father's Day package last year, and they're like, hey, like a PR package. And so I had my husband try it, and he really liked it. So now that's what he uses. And so I was going to Sephora to get more, and I was like, gosh, what can I get for Ryan? Because Ryan's 10, going on 11, you know, so he's at that age, going to start middle school. And so I was like, I want to get something for him, but I don't know if Kiehl's is the answer for like a teen or tween. Anyways, the very next day, I get a package. From JB Scrub, and it's the shampoo and the body wash, and the packaging is so cool. So it's like catered toward, you know, it has those bright, fun colors for young adults and teens and tweens. And so anyways, so I told Ryan, I said, we got to make a video. He's like, all right, well, let me try it first. Cause he hears me talking, and he's like, I don't want to say I like it, Mom, if I don't really like it. And I was like, all right. So then we did this video, and he to take a shower. He really liked it. He was honest about his thoughts. So anyways, if you want the 15% discount for the JB Scrub, you got to try it. It smells like citrusy, like kind of like grapefruit, I guess. Nothing crazy, nothing super strong, and it's really nice. So anyways, SKRUB, just comment Scrub, SKRUB. Sunspots. Okay, so Kimmy, if you have sunspots, that we would describe those as like brown, right? So like sunspots and age spots we would describe as brown, but they're actually green. Most of the time, like greenish and bluish. So we're going to use like oranges and reds to cancel those out. So with sunspots, depending on the color of your skin or your, you know, how dark it is, you can use colors that have more orange in them. Like this mango has a little bit more orange. There's some colors with a little bit more red, but I can help you cancel those out. And there's also the correctors, the cream correctors. These ones, I can help you find one that will work for your sunspot and age spot, and you can just pinpoint, like, you just cancel out that one area instead of trying to do like a full coverage foundation for one spot or a couple spots. You know what I mean? So that's a really good option, is the color correctors. But also, if you ever just like text me a picture and say, hey, I have this spot on my face, I really want to cancel this out or whatever, I can help you figure out what shade that is. So that's something I can work with you one-on-one on. Hi, Chrissy. Thank you. We had a good time. Thank you so much. I wish it was in Florida. It feels really nice here. I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't know how people do. I was in Tennessee and so cold. I have Aspen to cover redness, then Linen and Candlelit, highlight and foundation. Am I blending the Aspen first fully, then adding the other two in their areas? So Faith, if you have redness, depending on where it is, so like if you guys have redness, like let's say on your cheeks, right? I always recommend using like a dusty, light, super fluffy brush, dusting into your Aspen, dusting that over the redness, and then going in with your foundation and concealer. But have you tried just the foundation first? A lot of times these colors have color correcting properties in them, like the yellows for the violet. And so a lot of times that'll help to cancel that stuff out. But if you just try your foundation and concealer and you still see the redness, then yeah, you would want to you can dust the Aspen on really lightly and kind of mute that and then do your foundation and concealer. So you can, but try it different ways too and see what you think. Mandy, that's all. I'm glad you're getting the hang of it though. It will get easier over time and you'll start to see like, oh, like I don't need as much or I need less here or whatever. I spent a lot of time pinpointing. Kimmy, so if you're spending a lot of time pinpointing, like if you have areas like patches of different things, take the corrector shade, or I would like to know, text me because I would like to know what color you're using. Because if you're pinpointing, you can dust in your color corrector and dust over that area and then go through and do your foundation and everything. Or apply all of your foundation concealer, complete your whole makeup, and then go in and see what's still showing through. Because some of those might be complete. Those distractions might be completely gone, and there might be a lot less at the end. So, but I'd love to help you with that. So you can just text me and just say, hey, this is what I'm talking about. 40 degrees, 25 miles an hour. Oh, Chrissy, don't invite me to your house. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was in Tennessee. It was like 60 degrees. And I was like, whoa, hold your horses. Time to go home. I can't. It's too cold. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so I just did my foundation, concealer, contour. And that's my one layer. So I did contour here, brightening highlight here, main shade everywhere else. I can tell you what shades to get. So don't be intimidated by like, what shade should I get? I got you. I'll tell you what shades to get and help you, build a palette, and then you can do your thing from there. So now I'm going to do bronzer. So I used just the 3D brush is all I've used so far. I did just use the blush and bronzer brush just to I like to use the benefit of these fluffy bristles and go around my face and see how it picks up excess. Just to and you don't like mash it and like wipe it off. This is a 15-minute timer. Drink your water. Coffee doesn't count. Someone pissed off Mother Nature. I'm telling you, sometimes Mother Nature, she is a very scorned mama. For sure, because Mother Nature be doing some stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to do bronzer. So I did foundation, concealer, contour, and so this is like, instead of your one layer of liquid foundation, just do one layer of the different colors where they go. I know it looks a little scary at first, but it's not. Comment the word match. I will tell you what shades to get. I promise. Hey, Amanda, I really miss you too. It's nice to see you here. Okay, bronzer. So contour, bronzer. Contour is like cool. Think gray, blue, green, right? And then bronzer is like warm. So think oranges and yellows and reds. Excuse me. Y'all know I've been drinking a bubble water. Is this makeup good for older skin with dry? Yes. The older you are, the more mature skin you have, the more lines and wrinkles and textures, the more I recommend this makeup. So this makeup doesn't, there's no alcohol in it, so it doesn't dry and get like all cakey and creasy and like all weird in the line. So it just moves with your skin. So a lot of ladies that, all my ladies with mature skin love it because it doesn't settle. It doesn't do the caking and the cracking and the creasing and all that. So yes, it's great for texture. And because this is not like a liquid foundation, like it's not like one color that you put all over. This is multiple different colors, and I'll tell you what shades to get, but basically by putting the light colors here and the dark, you know, at other places and whatever, what you're doing is you're creating dimension. So you're actually camouflaging some of those things that you're not super crazy about, and those are things that I can help you with. Like that's something that I can do. Use eye primer. I don't use eyeshadow primer every day, but if I'm doing like a glam look, then I like to use an eyeshadow primer just because it makes it pop, it makes it more bold, and just gives it a lot more hold. Okay, same brush that I applied all my stuff with and that I blended with, and now I'm going to use that same brush in my bronzer. So bronzer, I like a lot of bronzer. You don't have to use a lot of bronzer. You can use no bronzer. If you use no bronzer, you're probably going to be sad. You should probably use the bronzer. Like, don't skip the damn bronzer. Don't get the bronzer. I'm going to show you what bronzer does. So this is foundation, concealer, contour. So I'm already dimensional. It's not cakey. It's not weird. It's actually really pretty and glowy. It's just really nice. My skin looks soft. It doesn't feel like anything. It's not cakey and wet. It's not weird, okay? Bronzer kind of goes on your face like goggles. So where you would put goggles is where the bronzer goes. Okay, so high points of your cheeks and the high points of your forehead, where the goggles would suction to your face, right? So see where I'm applying my bronzer in that goggle shape, and look how much like warmth and dimension it just adds. Do you see what I mean? It just adds a little bit more to that dimension. Hold on, I have a random hair. Come on, little. Oh, there, I got him. So see how it just adds that really beautiful warmth? Yes, Scuba Steve. That's why we call him Scuba Steve. It looks like you, not like 2005 painted faces. Exactly. And that's the point, is that like, I'm so sick and tired of women, and only because I was there, looking at influencers online and people doing their makeup and being like, gosh, that's really pretty. I could never do that. And just knowing in your heart of hearts that you could never do that. And you can't. You can't, right? But this makeup, you can. And that's what I love about it. And that's why I won't shut up about it, because I feel like finally, for once, women can actually do their makeup with a nice, clean product. It's only 11 ingredients. It's good for your skin. There's no alcohol in it, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful for all ages, all skin types, and I don't care if you have no idea what's going on with makeup. You will actually enjoy putting on your makeup, and you'll love it. This is the first bronzer I've ever used, and it worked really well. It used to be with a very popular makeup company. Saint is a million times better. Mandy, I agree. There's a lot of really great makeup brands out there. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're all great. I think that there's obviously there's a zillion. Makeup is a billions of dollars industry, right? So like, I get it. It's great. But this is just something that I know is great for everyone, and I don't like gimmicks. And so I really like this. This is called Bella bronzer. This is Bella. So there's 5 or 6 different bronzers. This is Bella. She's really beautiful. And I just love how it adds that like really beautiful warmth to your skin and just kind of creates a little bit more dimension. And no matter your age, if you just use bronzer, like if you just take a brush like this, bronzer, and put it on your skin with no other colors, it's going to look beautiful and it's going to add color. And because it's cream, but not like that wet, gross, you know what I mean? Type cream, like it's just really nice. It's just going to look really pretty. And then your blushes and these colors, it ain't that cereal. Y'all, it ain't that cereal. Like, you could just like dab into, like, be like, oh, these colors are nice, and then just do like a little bit of pink and just kind of dusty. Like, it's just to add a little bit of color. So get the colors that you like. It really is. I agree. I agree with that. It really is like the makeup of the future. And you could do like, so you could do super intense, like with the colors and the pinks and the purples or whatever. The different brushes that you use make a really big difference as far as like, if you're wanting to blend a lot, if you want a fluffy brush, you're going to get a little bit of a more sheer coverage. And so there's just so many options. This color is called Royal. This dark ass color is called Royal. But you see how it's a little bit tricky because it's not super dark, right? On the lips. And then Sunshine State for a little shimmer. Hi, Victoria. Kendall, I didn't like the subtle stack. I tried it too. I didn't care for it at all. And what I did was when I first found Saint, I did just like with the lashes, just like with my tanning stuff, everything you see me promoting or like talking about or saying I love, it's because I've tried one of every single brand. I have receipts, I swear. I always try every single brand to see, is this really the best, in my opinion, based on what I know. And I mean, who am I? I'm nobody, like, whatever. I don't, I'm not the end all be all of makeup. But in my personal opinion, what I find, is this really the best, in my opinion? And that's what I go by. Oh, the pollen's bad here too. My son is coughing so bad, and like he's got the allergies and the postnasal drip. Oh, it's wild. Okay, I'm going to pop on some illuminator on the tops of my cheekbones just to get some little bit of glow. And the way you build your palette is totally optional. So you don't have to have like every single product or every single whatever. You just comment match. I will tell you what shades will look great on you, or what I think what shades will look great on you. But at the end of the day, girl, this is you. Like, you decide what makes you feel beautiful, and that's what you use. Bronzer and contour on your eyes. Yep, bronzer on your eyes is amazing. Like, I love if you take, she's talking about if you take like this Bella bronzer right here, and you take the bronzer and just dust it a little bit on your eyes. It makes a big difference. Just something as easy as that. I want to show you how to create a look, an everyday look with the new shades. I guess I just feel like I'm someone who, if you tell me I can't, I'm going to. And so I hear a lot of people saying, those new shades are just too much. Like, those two shades are just, they're crazy, and the new eyeshadow shades it's just, nobody's going to wear those. And I'm like, y'all don't understand, like, the versatility in these new shades. And like, I will tell you that with the new shades, there's one really neutral shade called Cowboy, and he's like, he's a brown, and he's sold out. And I'm like, why do we stick to the browns? Why do we do that? And it's like, I feel like it's because that's what we're comfortable with, right? Because someone told us at some point, or we learned or read or heard at some point that like, don't wear colors. Colors are crazy. Or we tried it and we felt like a clown. Up look. Chrissy, do you mean a look for blue eyes? Like if you have blue eyes, try this shade. So when I put together like different, like if you see a graphic where I say, hey, if you have blue eyes, try this. I'm basically going by the color wheel. So that's just going by science. Like, if you have blue eyes, typically the opposite color of blue on the color wheel is orange, right? So if you have blue eyes and you wear orange, they'll make them pop. And so that's generally the idea. However, there are certain skin tones with blue eyes, and those colors look trash on them. Like, it doesn't go with their skin tone or whatever. And so it's not like, that's one thing I hate about when society or Cosmo magazine or whoever says, if you have blue eyes, you should wear this shade. That's BS in my opinion. I mean, it's not, there's something to it because like science, right? You can't say science is wrong, but I do think that if you wear colors that you gravitate toward, that you actually feel confident in, those are the ones that are going to look the best, because Yeah, they might make your eyes pop, but if you don't like the color and you're sad about it, that's going to be noticed way before anybody notices you're not in the right color season or what, you know what I mean? Where if you're wearing a color that you absolutely love, your face is going to show that, and that's what's going to matter. And so that's why I'm kind of, I put together those to kind of give you an idea, like if you have blue eyes, maybe try this. But at the same time, like always text me and be like, hey girl, what shades should I try? These are the ones that I gravitate to. And I'll actually ask you, what your thoughts are. Blue color eyeshadows. Oh, like the blue eyeshadows? I did. That video, I have that video. If you're in my beauty group, I posted all of them. I did the sneak peek in my beauty group. It's Freedom and Beauty VIP on Facebook. Golden champagne. Yeah, gold champagne. Copper is usually really great for brown eyes just because those colors typically make them pop. But wear whatever the crap you want, because that is going to make your smile the biggest, and that's what's going to be noticed. That's what you're going to feel. And I always say the distance between your ears and your shoulder is the greatest indication of how confident you are. So if you're like this, but you're wearing an eyeshadow that make your eyes pop, it's not great, right? But if you're like this and you're wearing a color that does not make your eyes pop on the science color wheel, this is going to be noticed far more than this. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say about like wearing colors that you want to wear regardless. So I have green eyes. The opposite on the color wheel is red. So I would wear like, reds and pinks or whatever, but I'm not crazy about reds and pinks. So Pam, I'll make sure you get those videos. I can send you the link for them directly. Don't worry. I'm sorry if you're not seeing them. Wear the construction cone. The Days color, I'm telling you, so beautiful. And a lot of people are scared of it. So like, okay, a lot of people say, I have blue eyes. What colors do I wear? Orange. You want to really pop? Orange. If you have dark blue eyes, wear a dark orange. If you have light blue eyes, wear light orange. And then other colors like golds and, anything with like those orangey tones. So this color called Cowboy, this neutral ass color, all these beautiful colors, and this is the one that sold out. Interesting, right? Kind of crazy. And so that's why I want to show you that like these colors don't have to be super wild. So what I like to do, just 15-minute timer, drink your water. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. You guys get this timer on Amazon. You hydrated. Okay. So someone tell me why this color out of all these shades, and this is the one that sells out, right? Because we are drawn to the neutrals because we're scared. We don't think we can wear them, and you can. You absolutely can. So hold on. Let me find where eyeshadow brush. I think I haven't unpacked them yet. I took them with me. Okay, so let's do, what am I wearing today? I usually like to match my outfit. Don't judge me. It's a thing. Let's do something fun but pretty but easy. Maldives. Oh, Maldives. Let's do it. Let's do Maldives. That's this one. That's this teal color. Watch this. Tap in real lightly. Faith, I set it for every 15 minutes, and then I take gulp, 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 gulp. So, but you can do it however often you want. This is Maldives. This is this crazy, like, teal. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do with that color, right? What are we going to do? That's Maldives. That's teal. I can't wear teal. I have green eyes. What am I doing? What are we going to do? Y'all, this is, look. How pretty. That's Maldives. That's this color right there. That's that one. But everybody's like, oh no. But tell me why this is the color that sold out. I just want to know why this is the color that sold out. All these colors and this is the one that sold out. No, that's not going to work out. These are, I encourage you to not given to the standard of whatever Cosmopolitan magazine or whatever you're reading on the Google machine or what influencers are telling you. If you have this eye color, yes, it is no secret that whenever you wear different colors, like for a certain color, it's going to make your eyes pop. There's no secret, right? But your smile and the confidence that you hold and the distance from your ears to your freaking shoulders, that's going to make the difference. If you are wearing a shade that you absolutely hate, but it makes your eyes pop, but you hate it, so you're kind of not confident, and you're like this, but your eyes are popping, right? No. But if you're wearing a color that does not make your eyes pop, it doesn't make sense, and you're like, this doesn't go at all. This doesn't go with blue eyes at all. But you're like this. See what I mean? Who cares? Like, no one's looking at your eyes going, she's wearing the wrong season, the color season. No one's going to care. I have green eyes, hazel green, depending on the day. I am wearing this color, Maldives, and look. Y'all. Do you see what I mean? It ain't nothing. We're not scared of it. We're just not. And then you can even take, oh God, what can we add? What can we add to make it crazy but not crazy? If we do, I just want to show you how you can wear color without being insane. Hold on. I did Maldives. So then juniper, this is like a darker teal. So these are the two teals, right? So super dark teal and then like the light teal. And Amanda, thank you. From one beauty to another. So now let's add a little bit of this dark teal. Oh no, not juniper. What are we going to do? Not juniper. That's a dark. I blow off all the excess and watch. Look, just a light tappy, right? Just a little bit light, nothing crazy. Just a little bit light, nothing crazy. Just tapping. Okay, just depositing that color. Just tap, tap, tap. So we're doing a little bit of the light teal and a little bit of the dark teal. And I'm just tapping all around. So I'm keeping the dark on the outer corner. So deposited this color here. And now we're tapping all around it. So now we have that super light teal Maldives color. And then the juniper, which is like the kind of darker teal. Do you know what I mean? And they're not, see, it's not crazy. I didn't match it today, but it's fine. I don't care. That's the thing, is that like we care too much about what others are going to think of our eyeshadow. Just pick some colors and put them together and go nuts. Like, who cares? This is your life. Like, do whatever you want. And then take, what is this, Riviera? We're just going to use Riviera because it's here. I'm going to take this Riviera color on my finger like this. See, Riviera, and we're just going to pop this on the inner half of the lid, under the crease. Like so. You could even use like gold. You could use that Tawanda color that's more of like rose gold. Like, these colors do not have to be super scary. They just don't. Even if you wanted to use like Maldives or juniper, but then use like a neutral shade like the brown or whatever, that's fine. But don't be afraid to explore with color. If you just absolutely love brown and you just love neutral and you're like, that's me, I just love brown and love neutral, and that's your jam, like, by all means, right? But don't, whenever you limit yourself to neutrals because, well, I just can't, I shouldn't be wearing those other shades. Like, that's not something that, that's not something that I should do or whatever. Just do it. Like, have fun with it. Y'all, YOLO, we ain't alive for very long. We ain't alive long enough to be worrying about our eyeshadow. Like, have fun. I'm taking Drift now. That's the color that I always use for this, the inside of the inner corner, whatever. Look how pretty that is. You see what I mean? And whatever's left over on my brush, I'm just going to dust it here, like really lightly under the lashes. It's not a lot, but it's just enough to give just a little bit of that color. See? Nothing crazy, just enough. And then whatever you use for mascara, I'm going to pop it on the bottom. This is why I was looking at the chats from some of the other Saint artists, and they were like, my customers don't like these colors. They just don't feel comfortable with them. I wish they would come out with more neutrals. And I'm like, what? Why? See what I mean? It's fun and it's beautiful. And I hope that you find the fun and the beauty in them too. And so real quick, these colors are called pressed pigments. If they don't pay your bills or live in the same house, their opinions don't matter. Exactly. These are called pressed pigments instead of just eyeshadows because they are multi-use. So if you're looking for like a way to get some color, I just want to show this like as an example. This is lilac. These are, you can use these on your cheeks, on your lips. These are literally multi-use. Oh, I'm sorry. So Australia, New Zealand, we think it's going to come in the spring, which probably means summer or winter. But so far spring, so probably summer or winter, but definitely I'm thinking this year, hopefully. If it's anything like the UK launch, that was like 7 months longer than it should have been. But definitely soon. We're coming. We are coming for you, girl. But if you want to get on my reminder list, like my newsletter to keep reminders for that stuff, just comment remind. So if you want to get, if any of you want to get on my list for like reminders and newsletters and stuff like that, just comment the word remind. If you need a match for makeup, just comment the word match. I will help you figure out what shades to get, or you can comment the word lucky and I'll help you get these pressed pigments and help you get your free green eyeshadow. So don't forget, 3 pressed pigments, not the neutrals. I mean, yeah, you can buy the neutrals, but like, let's buy the damn color. Get some color in your life, girl. Look, see, it's so pretty. It's nothing crazy. Are there any current sales? Victoria, the free gift with purchase. So but from now to the end of the month, any of the 3 pressed pigments that you buy, you'll get the free Lucky. Lucky is so pretty. I've used her a couple different times. Brian, not today. We doing makeups today. And also you can add like a neutral brown to this. Like if you don't want all teal and you want to add like, let's just say a pretty brown shade, right? Like a nude brown, whatever. And you're like, we want to let's tone it down a little bit. Add a little bit of brown or gray or whatever. And make it like a little bit more neutral or a little bit more chocolatey. Like you don't do whatever you, like I'm not your mama, but like also wear the damn color. Stop being scared of it. People like society, whoever has made us scared of color and we're not wearing it, and we should, because well, look how pretty they are. We could brighten up the world. Can you swatch Lucky? Yes, ma'am. Sure can. I have every shade. So if you guys want a swatch of anything, you just tell me and I will. Look, this is Lucky. She's unlucky. She's a star. This is Lucky. I just dusted it here and then that's Lucky. That's Lucky. See, you could go super light. You can build her up. So you can go light with Lucky, a little bit heavier with Lucky. That's Lucky. So don't be freaking scared of them. And look how pretty. That's these. I did the Maldives and I did the juniper with a little bit of this cocoa color. Like, do you know what I mean? Do not be scared of them. Please have fun with your colors. Get your scary color. What is your scary color? Go in my beauty group on Facebook. It's Freedom and Beauty VIP. I'm doing a giveaway there, like a scary color giveaway. And it's going to be like everybody who you get your shades and you post them, whatever your scary shade was, like I want people to post in there and be like, so I was scared of this color, but I tried it. This is what it looks like. And I'm a believer now. And I'm telling you, eventually people are going to listen and be like, well, Mackenzie was right. And then it's going to be one of those things. And I'm going to prove it to you that you're missing out. Hold on, I'm going to do some setting powder real quick. Setting powder. Victoria, blue is so intimidating for so many ladies. Like, I get that for sure. That's why I try to show colors like that, because a lot of people think it's scary and it doesn't have to be. And so those, I like to kind of, yeah, kind of like a smoky eye. And I'm not mad at a smoky. You can do smoky eye in any color. Join my beauty group. I posted all the videos there. You'll see. And you'll be like, oh, those colors actually look nice. I think I could actually do that. And that's what I want to do, is encourage you to be like, oh, I could actually do that. So anyways, okay, have fun. Comment match, get your shades. Comment lucky, get your free lucky eyeshadow. And please don't be scared to try the colors, okay? The original is the Vanilla Dust, Victoria. And then the Feather Blotting Dust is a little bit less, it's still matte, but it has a little bit more of a sheen to it. So it's a little less chalky powdery, but it's still really, really nice. Honeymoon. Yes, Honeymoon is really beautiful too. So this one is Honeymoon. She's this like reddish color, but this is how she looks when you're from the brush. That's Honeymoon. See? Honeymoon, 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 Honeymoon. She's going to be great for green eyes because remember she has that that red, and the red against green is really beautiful. But again, wear whatever you want. And that's it. That's I'm out just in time. Juniper and Cowboy. Good for you. I can't wait to see them on you. I can't wait to see you guys wearing these shades and being like, oh, that looked really scary, but it's really not.